everybody? JBaker here, doing another minor league baseball the show. Tonight is our second game of this 4-game series with the visiting San Antonio Missions and your Midland Rockhounds. Tonight, get out your scorecards as we present tonight's lineups. First, for the visiting San Antonio Missions. Batting first in center field, Frank Green. Green at center. Rickley Alderson will bat second for the San Antonio Missions. Alderson in right. Alejandro Cardona will bat third for the Missions. Cardona at third. Steven Palacios will bat fourth for the Missions. Palacios at center. Second baseman is Aldo Romo. He'll bat fifth. Romo at second. Shortstop Evan Hillman will bat sixth for the Mission lineup. Hillman at short. Left field is James Gustafson. Gustafson at left. Designated hitter Donald Murria will bat eighth in the San Antonio lineup. Murria, the DH. Billy Mann will bat ninth for the San Antonio Missions. Mann at first. And your visiting starter pitcher for the San Antonio Missions, Aubrey Swenson. Swenson, tonight's starting Missions pitcher. Now the starting lineup for your Midland Rockhounds. Batting first is Mac Fontenot. Fontenot in second. Designated hitter is Jacob Brugman. Brugman, designated hitter. Boog Powell will be center field for the Midland Rockhounds. Powell at center. Lewis Mota will bat fourth for the Rockhounds. Mota at third. Manuel Vina will bat fifth for the Rockhounds. Vina at center. Shortstop is Michael Guerrero. He'll bat sixth for the Rockhounds. Guerrero at short. Left field is Preston Shackelford. Shackelford at left. Right field we have Scott Hampton. He'll bat eighth for the Rockhounds. Hampton at right. Batting ninth for the Rockhound order is Edmund Alexander. Alexander at first. And the starting pitcher for the good guys, Eric Washington. Washington, tonight's Rockhounds pitcher. Now let's send it to the field. And your host, Matt. Trying to think of his last name, but anyway, let's send it down to the field. Vasgersian. Matt Vasgersian is our tonight's in-booth speaker.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Eric Washington, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Settling in now, Frank Green, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Frank Green.
And cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Ricky Alderson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hampton in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third baseman Alejandro Cardona.
Stepping up now, Alejandro Cardona. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Mota is there, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Aubrey Swenson, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H? Now at the plate, Mac Fontenot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rockhounds. Second baseman Mac Fontenot.
And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
So coming to the plate, number 38, and he's ready to take his first cuts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder number 3.
Stepping into the box, number 3. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
The Rockhounds won by 1-0 last night.
Sent on the ground out to second. Romo moving to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in, Steven Palacios. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Steven Palacios.
In the air at the straightaway left. Shackelford is in.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. The center fielder is the key. He's a tremendous athlete. He's always the best on the field, it seems like, right? You can put him at short if you wanted to. And this guy fits everything you ask. He catches grounders, he can catch the fly ball, and he makes all the throws. He is fun to watch. Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box, Evan Hillman, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Fontenot camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 7.
Stepping into the box, James Gustafson. From the belt, the pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. In now, Luis Mota. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
0-2, a pitch down the middle. What a gift, and he didn't miss it. Nice job getting the hit.
Standing in now, Manuel Vina, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in. Or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Stepping in now, Michael Guerrero, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. Run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Oh, man.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
In now, Preston Shackelford. He gets it hard on the ground.
Oh, he missed it.
Diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
Hampton.
Into the box now, Scott Hampton. Lifted in the air out to center field. Green, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. Let's take a look at the second baseman. I love his actions and his footwork. Great range to his right and to his left. But the key, as we all know, at second is the pivot. And can he turn it or can he not? This guy's one of the best.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 3 runs already home here. First baseline. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Mac Fontenot. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And the throw forces the first
That is
baseman to
safe
leave his
right
feet,
there.
and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Well, that's a nice defense signal. Was he flying down the line or what? But, man, used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Standing in now, number 38, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Man, oh man. Midland's going to win this one. They're up 3.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
On the ground, softly towards second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0. Stepping in, Donald Mura. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Donald Mura.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Under it is the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Billy Mann.
Standing in, Billy Mann. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fontenot is right there.
Boom!
2 down.
He's out.
Center fielder, number 11, Frank Green.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Green. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Mota.
Striding in, Luis Mota. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, that base hit made the front office really proud. That's what the farm director and the player development guys are looking for. Can you hit the ball the opposite way?
Into the box, Manuel Dina. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Michael Ferrero, as he grounds one briskly to short. Hillman comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Ricky Alderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ricky Alderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Base hit.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Alejandro
Digging in to try it again. Alejandro Cardona comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Comes set and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first.
Now batting, catcher Steven.
Stepping in,
Palacios.
Steven Palacios. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Mota loves it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And now, Otto Romo.
Second baseman.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Evan Hillman.
We got second and third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding Scott. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, James Gustafson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2, here it is. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Vina has a play. And that retires the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-1. Into the box now, Preston
Leading out
Shackelford.
the fourth inning, left fielder Preston Shackelford.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging strikes, that's one thing, but make them work a little bit.
And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Scott
Coming to the plate now, Scott Hampton. From the stretch. Down the third baseline. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. Digging in, Edmund Alexander.
Edmund Alexander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he is in there.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering.
And that loads up the bases.
Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. In now, Mac Fontenot, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Tom Wilkerson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, number 38. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Digging in once again, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Cardona is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Mota. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the throw is going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Standing in now, Manuel Vina. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockhounds lead it 5-1. So digging in now, Donald Mura. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Shackelford is there. 1 away.
First baseman
Into the
21.
box. Billy Mann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Shackelford. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 11.
Ready once again, Frank Green. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-1. Now at the plate, Michael Guerrero. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is popped up. Romo trying to get there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Into the box, Preston Shackelford. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Green sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch. Scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Hampton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounded to short.
Man, that's a tough break.
Stepping in now, Edmund Alexander. Hit down the line at first. The 0-1. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here it comes on 0-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the ready once again, Ricky Alderson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman, number 7, Alejandro Cardona.
Striding in once again, Alejandro Cardona. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Number 3 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Steven Palacios. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Rockhounds lead it 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Mac Fontenot is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Mac Fontenot.
Into the windup and the pitch. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Man on the move. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 38. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. Romo takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Otto Romo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Romo.
Fouled back. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping up now, Evan Hillman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in now, James Gustafson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now swing and a fly ball. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Starting to Rockhounds are out in front, 5-1. Stepping in,
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
Home half of the 7th.
Yeah.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. A quick out number 1.
The batter.
Striding into the box, Manuel Vina. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Michael Guerrero will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that. Let's get back to baseball.
Close, but I think
Bottom of the
he's
7th.
probably right in staying at first.
With your Midland Rockhounds.
Into the box now, Preston Shackelford, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Donald Mura. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The short hit hard. Guerrero has it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Center fielder number 11.
Into the box now, Frank Green. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Skied into straightaway right. Hampton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Richard Kincaid is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Richard Kincaid.
Digging in, Scott Hampton. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Right fielder, Scott Hampton.
Line drive to left. Gustafson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, first baseman.
So coming to the plate, Edmund Alexander. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Donkey.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hit me in the leg.
And that misses 1-1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Mac Fontenot. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. He's out for it, but he can't pull it in.
That ball is a foul zone. He got his hands on top of it. The old tomahawk, and got a base hit out of it.
To the plate now, number 38. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gustafson on the move. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike too. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
End of the 8th. Midland leads over San Antonio 5-1.
So digging in now, Ricky Alderson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Sent on the ground out to second. Fontenot ranges to his right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Third baseman number 7, Alejandro.
Settling in now, Alejandro Cardona. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike too. That's ridiculous.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, Steven Palacios. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center.
That's ought to do it.
Onto the grass, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball,
Rockhounds
we don't see
win.
very many complete games any longer because of these counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Midland Rockhounds get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Aubrey Swenson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds.
Well, anyway, guys, we got 2 more games of the San Antonio Missions. The Midland Rockhounds will head back home to face the Tulsa Drillers. Believe it or not, they go home and face the Drillers and the Frisco Rough Riders. Well, anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed this second game of this 4-game series. We're on number 3 in just a little bit. Stay tuned. We got more baseball on the show.